Hey y'all, it is Eli with Alchemy Custom Weaponry. I'm back, and we're going to not necessarily talk about 1911s. I know that's kind of a shock. I talk about 1911s in my sleep sometimes, but we're going to talk about something that you really need to have with your Alchemy Custom Weaponry pistol. Now, let's say you're super excited. Maybe you got yourself one of these. Oh, one of these nice combat limiteds, okay? Or let's say maybe you got yourself a nice, charcoal blue prime. Or even just a regular old nice, beautiful little hard chrome prime elite, okay? Let's say you got yourself one of these nice little guns and you were like, man, I wish I had a cool case that went with it. We have very nice cases that we send the guns with, but maybe you want something a little more pizzazz, something when you bring the ladies home and they see it, they're like, oh, that's nice. And I've got something for you. So Alchemy, we finally have our own little Negrini case, and it is beautiful. I must say so myself. I'm also very biased as I helped design this case. And so we're going to talk about it because it makes me happy. And this, not normally do I get all weird about cases, but I'm pretty excited about this one. So outside, the whole thing is wrapped with Italian leather. Okay, now listen. Okay, Americans, we're known for a few things: muscle cars, putting a man on the moon, winning dose world wars. But the Italians, they're known for mobster movies and leather. And so this has beautiful Italian leather on the outside. It's fantastic. And, all the time you see these days people just throwing their logo on this, logo on that. It's tiresome. So what do we have here? This is just a nice little, Alchemy Custom Weaponry logo that's kind of black on black. You kind of can't, you got to look for it. You got to kind of, what's that? Oh, it's an Alchemy. I didn't realize this man had so much chest hair. So then you go to open it up. Now, you can see here, it does have locks. Wow, those are shiny. It does have locks, so you can lock your beautiful, precious 1911 up in this thing, and it'll be all nice and safe. And when you go to unlock it, you sound like you're a big-time lawyer man at, some court case, right? So listen here. This is what it sounds like. Yeah. That sounds like you just plopped your briefcase down, you hit those buttons, and people know you mean business. So, that was an added feature. And then you open it up, and let me tell you right now, if you thought the outside was gorgeous, son, just wait till you see the inside. So the inside is this beautiful brown. Now, I thought about a bunch of different colors, but this just nice, subtle brown suede kind of deal. And it just is fantastic. Now, we'll get to this here in just a second, but look at that. It's all cut out for you 1911. Now, we do suggest that you use this for a 5-inch gun that doesn't have a red dot. You can't fit a red dot. If you got one of those newfangled red dots, sorry, you can't have a nice case. I hate to tell you that. But, you can do it with a commander. You might have to play with this wedge a little bit, but it is set up right now for a 5-inch government model. And just, again, we'll get to that in a second. You got a place for your bushing wrench here, and then you have a nice little place where you can put your magazines. And I like to put them, like the bullet down, you see, so that you can see that beautiful little Alchemy logo right there. So you can see that beautiful little Alchemy logo kind of showing there. Looks nice. All right, now for my favorite part, for the thing that I think tops this case off from every other case. Is the inscription right here. Because when you look at a 1911, what are you looking at? Well, what are you really looking at? What is this piece of metal art in front of you? It's the genius of John Moses Browning. That's what this is. And we often see all these 1911 companies, they give you a case, they got their logo slapped on the inside, they got their logo slapped on the outside. Hell, they'll probably sell you a pair of underbreeches with their logo on it too. But what we wanted to do was give a little bit of nod, a little homage. I like that word. You'll probably hear that a lot from me. A little homage to the man, the genius behind the 1911, John Moses Browning. Now, we understand the design went through a lot of changes. The U.S. Army was involved, but the man with the plan was John Moses Browning. So, if you see here, it does say the genius of John Moses Browning. Now, I'm not going to tell you how you should say that, but if you do decide to use that, the Jeremy Clarkson from Top Gear, if you know who I'm talking about, if you're a car guy, you know what I'm talking about. If you do read that, the genius of John Moses Brown. Like that, it just makes sense.
Sometimes my genius, it generates gravity.
And so every time you open this case and every time you gaze upon the beauty that is this 1911, you're gonna, you're gonna sit it down. Oh, what's that? Oh, it's an Alchemy, beautiful, nice leather. You're gonna have your lawyer moment. Boom, there it is. You open it up, boom. John Moses Brown. You're always reminded of the man who made this happen. And just look at that. Look at how gorgeous that looks. It's beautiful. It's art. It's something that should accompany your 1911. This case is fantastic, and so we will have continual runs of these cases. We are very excited to be offering these cases. Negrini makes a great product, and of course, if our name's going to go on it, it's going to have to be a fantastic product, and I think it is, and I think you will enjoy this, and I think that this is the perfect little gift for your Alchemy custom weaponry lover or for yourself. You can buy yourself things. We do it all the time. It's called capitalism, okay? That's why we're the greatest country on the planet. And so if you have a nice little Alchemy custom weaponry pistol, and you know what? I'm going to even challenge you even more, because we do say the genius of John Moses Brown. If you just got a nice little 1911 that just makes you smile, get a nice case for it, okay? Remind yourself of John Moses Browning every time you open it. And I think that you will love this. Your wife will love it. I don't know. I'm just kind of making things up at this point. But the point being, you need one of these cases. All right, y'all. Just remember, what do we always remember at the end of these videos? Make sure you're carrying cocked and locked. This is Eli with Alchemy Custom Weaponry. Have a great day.